Okay, to start with, Luann's brother is my new hero. My sister's a very bitter woman, and that's despite the fact that I saved her life. There's three reasons for that. First, her name. Now, could you do me a favor? Her name's Stella. And, yeah, and she'll be watching this on YouTube. So on the count of three, can you all give me your best Brando? 1, 2, 3. Stella! Yeah, she hates that. That was my mother's name and our grandmother's name. Second reason she's bitter is that she's 11 months younger than me, so we went through school together, Catholic school. We'd sit there, I sat in front of her, and she sat behind me. The nuns would go, and every year they'd go, "Oh, Patrick Carmody, I see there's a Stella Carmody. Are you two?" And my sister would lean forward and go, "Don't say it, don't say it." And I go, "Yes, we're married." And I would say that every year because some jokes never get old. The third reason she's bitter is more a broader reason. It's her childhood. You see, it was me and our younger brother Mike and my sister Stella. My parents both worked, my father traveled, my mother was out of the house. So my brother and I's sole duty was to do the trash, which we alternated weeks on, and we'd fight like crazy whose week it was. My sister did the laundry, the cleaning, and fed us. She thought she was Cinderella. We were just building a feminist. The meals were particularly rough because she would put the meals out and then she'd go back in to get the second course, and we both were good at flicking peas into her milk or like putting salt in the sugar container. It was just a beautiful childhood for us. My sister never married because she said the idea of living with another man ever again because of you two guys has been spoiled. I did save her life, though, to tell you that story, and here's the story. I was 6, she was 5. The Grossmans are our neighbors. They have this big barn. They had the St. Bernard. We wandered in there, and the St. Bernard bit my sister on her face. Now, she's fine. She got plastic surgery. Everything's good, but thank God it was there. I jumped on the great beast's back, pried its jaws open, and said, "Run, Stell, run. My life is meaningless." Now, Stella, I wish you could be here today. Just sit down, everybody. No need to cheer. No. Stella, I'm just used to the accolades I've gotten for this heroic act. My sister has a different version of events. It's like that Japanese movie with the two different versions of the same thing. You know what I'm talking about? No? Okay. Godzilla versus Mothra. Anyway. My sister's version, which she told on Christmas Eve to my 3 children, who were all under the ages of 10 at the time, was, "What did he tell you? Oh, no, that's not what happened. Oh, no, the dog came at me, he pushed me aside, jumped, screamed like a little girl, ran out the window, leaving me there to die." So later that night, my kids come in to wake me up because they're concerned. 1, they think their dad's a coward, and 2, their concept of Santa is they might get punished for what I did. And they're worried that they won't get rewards because their father's a murderer. So I explained to them. I said, "No, look, you got to understand, your Aunt Stella suffered a totally traumatic event. She's been an elementary school teacher in South Carolina for many years, which is very trying. And that, with all the drugs and alcohol she's done over the years, her mind is just shot." And they all accepted that. Now, our mother, Stella Marie, passed away. And when she did, my brother was too upset to go to see the priest. So my sister and I went, and we explained to the priest. We go, "Look, our father died when we were very young. No one spoke at the service." And my sister pipes in and goes, "But I got them to sing his favorite song, Bye Bye Blackbird." She did. She got the choir to sing that. And the priest goes, "We're not doing any show tunes at this funeral." And I go, "Okay, well, we just would like to say something. We didn't say something at her dad's funeral." He goes, "I'll give you 5 minutes." "Oh, fine, Father Charming, fine." So we each work on our speech, and we're really, we worked hard. It's the service we're going through. It's very emotional. Priest takes a break. He comes back to us and says, "You guys ready?" And I said, "Father, yes, I'm ready. I'll tell you, this is the hardest 5-minute speech I've ever written in my life." He looks at me and goes, You misunderstood me. I meant 5 minutes total. And I took a step towards the priest. And my sister saved me from punching a priest during the middle of a Catholic service, his funeral service. She grabbed me and she said, "Pat, I'll do my speech in a minute." I looked at her and I realized how tight she was with my mom. That was her best friend. And I couldn't believe it. And my sister got up and she said, "I am the last, trust me, the last of the Stella Maries." And the whole church exploded. And she proceeded to give the best speech I've ever heard in my life. And the whole time she was doing it, I was thinking one thing: thank God I saved her life.
Pat, everybody, local hero.